Hello, everybody. Today I showed you guys the admin event earlier today, and I want to talk about the pets a little bit. Here, my sound is on maximum. Okay, so I'm actually going to turn the music down just a little bit, so you can hear me more. So I want to talk about the pets. So the Cheo fruits that have apple in the name have a 4% chance to duplicate when collected. So like sugar apple, maple apple. Sugar apple is prismatic, maple apple is divine. They're both very good, and you can get a duplicate of it. So like if your fruit's like a trillion or something, then you have a 4% chance, which isn't even that bad, to duplicate it. And then it keeps doing it. And if you have multiple, then it's just an even better chance. Even though the only way that you could get multiple is by other people giving you it. But I didn't bring my alt account in it because I don't know, I just didn't. But here, I'm going to see if I still got the pets anyways. Sorry, I had to sneeze, but I'm really sorry. But anyways, if you were playing the game during the event, you could get up to 2 of those, especially if you had like an alt account. You could have had an alt account, or maybe your friend would give you it. But there's no other way to really get it except other people giving it to you, which kind of makes sense. You probably won't get it because these pets are very, very good. Like, look at potato. Fruits that have the apple in the name, we already discussed that, but applies a warped mutation to a random fruit in your garden. So if I type, how much is the multiplier for the warped mutation? So when you're harvesting like your best sugar apples, you have a pretty small chance to get a 75 times. That's crazy. But that's only one of the pets. So if you go to the peach wasp, every 24 minutes it flies to a nearby fruit and plasmifies it, giving it the plasma mutation. I'm pretty sure the plasma mutation is only a 5 times multiplier, but it's better than the wasp because the wasp only gives the pollinated mutation, and the pollinated is only a 2 times, but every 9 minutes it stings a random pet and advances its ability cooldown by 61 seconds. So, that's pretty good. And I believe 61 seconds, I think the Wasp only does like 40 seconds, and I think the Tarantula Hawk does like 51 or something, and or maybe it just does it slower. But it's better because it does better mutations, and it's just better. Uh, Also, if you go to here, I'll show you this guy before we get to the very, very best guy. So this guy is the Vine. This actually might be the best. Yeah, this might be the best. So every 30 minutes, it sacrifices a random beanstalk. So if you have like a ton of beanstalks and you just AFK, because it only takes 30 minutes. Well, I guess 30 minutes is quite a while. A half hour kind of is quite a while, but after that, it's worth it because it sacrifices a random beanstalk in your garden, and a fruit in your garden will instantly start to grow a random plant. Like a random plant in your garden will grow, and it will be 5 times the size it would normally be. 5 times. Like the mooncat is like. The mooncat's like. Here, let me see. Let me see how much the mooncat is. And this is a mega mooncat, so it's even better. Here, I'll just take my T-Rex out of here and put this guy in. So if you view it, then every 66 seconds, so it is like shorter, much shorter. It's only a minute, but it's only 1.57 times larger. Also, the fact with the mooncat's very good, but it only does it to like a smaller area. The mooncat is very good if you have like a golden, a rainbow, or a giant version. But other than that, I mean the mooncat's still very good. Just I'm saying, the green bean is much better, much better. I mean it's still very good. Don't get me wrong. But the giant guy, I think it's even better. The giant bean. So the giant bean mutation, the pet is a giant bean, so it's like really big, and it does like the thing, almost the same thing that the giant mutation does, but it's better. It does have a 15 faster hunger rate, so that's not very good, but it gains an additional 0.11 XP per second for every beanstalk you have in your garden. So like every beanstalk plant, or maybe even it's like every beanstalk every beanstalk fruit, I guess, even though it's not a fruit, but fruit or vegetable or something. I don't know. Yeah, beanstalk is like a vegetable. It's like a green bean. So that's what it does. Wait, 5.27, 5.28. So it's just that one's just a little better than the giant one. Just the giant one is better in a different way. Because the giant one has the giant beam mutation. And it gains a lot of experience. Also, so the last and the best pet is the lemon lime. Look at him. Every 5 minutes, roars and applies the brain rot mutation to a random food. And you're like, what's the brain rot mutation? Well, look at this. Look. 107.3 times. 107 times. That's how good it is. Like, brain rot raspberry, which is perfect. The second ability that's very good, so you see, like, my lemon lime right here, it needs a lot of experience. Well, every 9 minutes and 53 seconds, it'll probably start out as like 10 minutes. No, it will start out as 10 minutes. I'm like most likely, unless if you got a big one. But every 9 minutes, I'm just gonna say 9 minutes, it roars and infuses a random pet of citrus, granting a 1,539.42 experience. That is just crazy. And I'm pretty sure it can be mimicked. Wait, let me see. Can that be mimicked? Oh, no, this cannot be mimicked. Okay. Kind of makes sense. This guy. Okay, this guy can be mimicked. This guy, yeah, can be mimicked. But, anyways, I'm gonna take this giant moon cat out of here. Well, I guess I'll let it sleep first. Okay. And I'll bring in my silver T-Rex. Not so happy about that mutation, because it's the worst mutation, but that's fine, you know. You win some, you lose some. I guess you have to type in T now to find him. Yeah, I keep thinking I lost him. Oh, because he's a giant bee now. Oh, yeah, I put the giant bee mutation on him. He used to be much smaller than this. He used to be pretty big, just not this big. This is like giant. It's a real T-Rex. It's a real T-Rex. If like us, the player, was like that size, that would probably be the size of a T-Rex in real life. So yes, I got the real life T-Rex. I think it's even better than I think if you get the giant mutation on it, then it's like I think that the giant mutation doesn't make your pet as big as the giant beam. I don't know, but those are the pets that you can get. I also wanted to talk about. So if you search garden, you get this garden guide, and this is actually really cool because you can have the daily quests right here. You can look at when you get that fence, which is pretty cool. You can go to achievements and you can look here and here. So common achievements, if you do all of these, then you get silver common seed pack. A silver common seed pack, 5 of them. If you beat all this, you get a silver uncommon seed pack, beat all of this. Cosmetic silver rare, oh, you get a cosmetic and a silver rare seed pack. Rewards for the legendary, you get a silver legendary seed pack. For the mythical, you get a cosmetic, a silver mythical seed pack, 4 of them. If you beat all of this, you get a silver divine seed pack, 3 of them. Beat all of this, you get a silver prismatic seed pack. You can also see every single plant that you got. I didn't get that much. You can see every pet that you got. I also didn't get that much, but better than nothing. I really wonder what that pet is. Wait, is that the lobster? Yeah, that's probably the lobster. And those are the 2 consumers. They look a lot alike. You can see how many cosmetics you've ever got. You can see how much food you ever got. You can do the core pets, and look at this. So, if you beat every single thing, then you get the egg incubator, the pet shard rainbow, and the mega lollipop. I don't know what the egg incubator does. All I know is that it's a cosmetic, and the cosmetic does something. You put an egg in there and then it does something. I don't know what it does. You can search it if the search even has anything, because sometimes it just doesn't pull up anything. And sometimes it lies. But for the mega level up lollipop thing, it levels your pet up to level 100, like age 100, which is crazy. Wait, where's the book again? Garden Guide. Oh, the Pet Shard Rainbow. You probably know what it does. If you don't, it makes your pet rainbow, and the rainbow mutation is like the second best mutation. It might even be the best in some cases. Because nowadays, there's better mutations, like, I believe there's like a 200 mutation. And I thought the junk bots were good. Like, the junk bots, I'm like, oh, I missed out on that. Now I kind of think, it was more worth it to be here in this update than the other updates. Because the pets are crazy, the mutations are crazy. Also, if you were playing, there's this red light, green light that gives you something. Unfortunately, I did not get it. I'm pretty sure it gave you a cooked out, which is kind of crazy. I couldn't get the cooked out, and when I was playing Bro Garden, I didn't even know there was a cooked out. because I played when the cookout was still in the game, but I was kind of newer. I did have like a cacao tree, I had like a beanstalk, because that was like the best stuff at the time, and I thought, oh, I beat this game. And I never looked at the, well, I've been to the middle, and I've done a little bit, like I've gotten, like, I think I've gotten like 2 of the moon, the night seed packs. And I got the blood banana, which is pretty good. I got the moon melon, but those are both on my other save slot. But other than that, I didn't really get anything. And I think those were actually the best things. And but yeah. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking or subscribing, and I will see you in the next one.